let's not forget 19 states are in darkness as we speak. Let's cut across to the press conference whereby the power grid, we know that 3 power grids have failed, the eastern, northeastern and the north, of course.
Okay,
let's listen it.
Good evening, everybody. I welcome all of you, but it is a bad day to welcome all of you. But the thing is that around 1 p.m. we had a grid disturbance, and northern region, eastern region and northeastern region there was a severe disturbance, and except few pockets like Kolkata, Delhi, some areas near Naroda survived. Rest of the things became dark, and immediately after that, because we had the similar failure yesterday, that was only limited to northern region, but this time it has affected 3 regions, because in a complex grid network, when they are interconnected, sometimes it happens, but this time it has little more affected 3 regions, and our team immediately rushed to the control room, and we have at that point of time the northern region is having about 32,400 megawatt load, eastern is about 12,000.
Can you repeat the
loads? The northern region was about 32,400 megawatt, eastern region was about 12,000 megawatt, northeastern region is about 1,100 megawatt, 1,100. And by this time, in the last 3 hours, we have substantially recovered, and our priorities are railways, metro, airport, and startup power to various thermal units. Because the black start is possible in case of hydro plants. In case of thermal plants, we have to necessarily extend startup power, which has been many other plants we have already connected, but they take some time to bring back. Today, northern region is about 5,000 megawatt. About 5,000 megawatt load has already come, and many hydro units and gas units like Araya have already started giving power, and we are meeting, you can say, about 15 to 17, around 17 to 20% of the power of northern region. And eastern region is about, you can say, about 20%, about 2,000 we are meeting. And northeastern recovery is faster, it is about 50% of northeastern region. And our strategy was to bring power from neighboring regions, particularly for eastern region from south and west, because we have a connection at Gajuaka, and we have a Gajuaka in Andhra Pradesh to Odisha, and similarly in Raipur in western region to Odisha, Raurkela. 2 places we have, and we did not disturb which was islanded strategically. We didn't want to lose everything, so we continued like to see Calcutta electricity still running isolatedly. We will bring slowly once the generation comes. We don't want to create a more, because all the Calcutta CSE load is about 1,200 to 1,200, so that is running in a satisfactory manner.
Sir, क्या reason भी कल वाला ही?
And let me complete. Then you can ask questions, and I will request to ask few questions, very critical, so that we go back and do the rest of the work. And we are targeting the next couple of hours, maybe you can say 2 to 3 hours by evening sets in, and we will see the major towns and major places we are in, so that people can draw power. Let me explain. I'll explain you why it takes time. That you have to understand.
Sir, just one thing. If you can repeat the figures of restoration, as in north, east, and north.
Northern region is more than 5,000 megawatt.
It is how many percent?
It was 17 to 20%.
East?
East is about 20%.
Of the total power demand?
Total demand at that time, about 1,200 megawatt was at that time. 12,000. And northeast is 1100, 1140, and we have already touched about more than 50% of northeast.